Shite. Well, folks, how are we? Wednesday. Ah, I see Isaiah today. Good. We have technology in our favor. Isaiah, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Ah, nope. I see. That's a simple fix. Hopefully, we can all hear me now. Any better? Thank you. Mr. Williams.
Hey everybody, are people hearing me?
We're still checking. One of these days
Good.
we'll take it up again. Don't you worry. Mostly we're just having dodgy internet days now. So hopefully we figured out the sound at this stage. And again, hope you're all having a pretty good day. Just to be very sure that everybody over there knows what's happening, you guys have until, I think it's the 8th of April. So you have 2 weeks from now to get all of your videos done. It will be this weekend before I can record any of the kicking stuff because I am absolutely up to my back teeth with work. So I will try to get in, record all the kicking videos this weekend, but get the rest of your stuff done so that all you've got left to do is your kicking videos, okay? Get as close to that as you possibly can. Today, we're really going to focus on the blue tag hand techniques because they haven't gotten quite as much attention as everything else for these last number of months. So we're going to put a bit of time into that. And that means for those people who are at green belt, these are the hand techniques that you're going to be learning next. So this is a little bit of a preview. Okay, for the blue tags, it's like, yes, good news. We need to practice this stuff. For the green tags, of course, we're already kind of treating you as green belt, so live with it. One other thing, over the next little while on Monday, we're going to take a break. So we're going to be training today. We're going to train Monday. We're going to take Wednesday and Monday off after that because that following Monday is a bank holiday. Wednesday, most of you, of course, are off for your school break anyway. So we're going to take just a short few days of a break. And that's kind of when the grading happens. Everyone should be hopefully getting belts in the post if your videos have gone very well. All that kind of stuff will be happening. But what I want you to think about is we're hoping that when we come back after after the Easter break, we probably won't be able to get in here unless a miracle happens. But we're hoping to get to some sort of outdoor training at least once a week. So if we can get together, meet up outdoors, do some training, we will do that. We just need to find a venue. So I'll be working over the next couple of weeks, Mr. Williams as well, to try and find a suitable venue at least once a week so that we can get together and do some training. Other than that, until we're allowed back here, whether it's pods of 1, 6, 10, whatever, or normal training, we are going to keep going with the Zoom classes for as long as we need to, and let's see what we can get done. So big target over the next 2 weeks, get your videos in, move yourself forward a grade if you're capable of doing that. If not, no worries. It's been a hard few months training over Zoom, but if you can do it, fantastic. And I'll get started today with some of those hand techniques. But first, starting with a bow. Chariot. Heels together. That's it. Rise up, folks. Standing tall. Kyungye. Take one. Starting with the hands together, lock the fingers. Okay. And what I want you to start with is just the wrist rolls. So we're going to bring in a few things this way. A lot of upper body, a lot of hand techniques. Other direction. Okay. Raise it over your head. I'll take a step back. Press to the ceiling. Make yourself super tall. Pull the hands behind you. Stretch and press onto the toes. Just hold for 10 seconds.
That's it. Stretch yourself out nice and long.
Okay. Turn the fingers the other way and press forward. Open out the shoulders. Push your spine through the back.
Eric.
Push one hand down. Pull the head away. So I'm pushing this hand down to the ground and bringing my head the other direction. Little stretch along the neck and the top of the shoulder. Other direction. Pull the head, press the hand away. Bring one hand across the body, pull it close, and lean. So I'm here. Lean this way, try and feel a stretch in the back of the shoulder. So you're just bringing the arm across the body. You can even reach it around and pull. and change. You kind of have to go with it and pull back a bit to feel the stretch. Next one, hand goes over the top, and I want you to pull it down. So we're trying to reach down our back, pull the hand over. Staying nice and tall. Other side. They're very busy next door.
Yeah.
And relax this time. Reach the hand over, and we want to go as far as we can to one side.
That's it. Go. Don't lean forwards too much, though. Just try to be sideways. But don't bend forwards.
And change. Yeah, so as I go to this side, you'll see there's no folding this way or this way. It's right through the middle.
Yeah, so Ben, don't fall forward so much. Definitely just to the side.
And relax. Okay, so from here, soft knees, just getting the trunk twisting. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I want to start with a couple of warm-up exercises and timing exercises to get your hands firing before we jump into those hand techniques. So the first one is very, very simple. Starting with your hands at your hips or even relaxed at your sides. I want you to raise in your toes and go with the whole, Emperor Palpatine kind of thing, wiggly fingers. Send the force forward, but we just want it to be very, very fast. Nothing stopping you on the way out. Relax your hands again and throw. Okay, let's go 10 times.
That's it.
Okay, next thing, very simple idea.
And throw away.
All I want you to do, we're going to start with just a rocking motion here. And it's going to be rock, rock, rock. And the same on the other side. And the idea is that the hand doesn't shoot up. It stays by the hip. We get used to where this is relaxed. And then we throw forward. Okay, from there, I just want you to double that up. We're only going to do a few of these. So, okay, next one. Again, hopefully you're feeling fairly warm through the shoulders. I want to have a pull and a push. So I want you swinging away and swinging in. So we're going to just bring you 2 movements that do those, okay? The knife hand strike is the obvious one, but instead of finishing in the right place over your toes, I want you to finish here. And let your hip go with it. Now we can have it. And this is as if you're going to do power breaking. I'm going to hit this guy here. And the goal is to break him. Okay, so we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the same on the other side. Okay, now we're closing. Okay, so just take a sitting stance. We're going to have out, in, and we reach the center. Out, in, out, in, out, in. 4 more.
That's it. And the reaction hand on this one reaches forwards.
Okay. Now, what you would do if you're preparing for your patterns or for grading or something is you would put the time into getting the movements, doing some simple ones like we've just done, and then I'd put some time into the complicated movements that maybe are new to me or that I'm finding hard. But today we're going to be doing the blue tag ones, so that's new to you or you find them hard anyway. But we'll do some simple ones first. Underneath, reverse knife hand middle block, as high as the shoulder, pulling my thumb across all the way to the other side. So look, all the way over to the pinky finger. So, but it still blocks and does the same job as this. I just use a different part of my hand and bring it a little lower. Now, all I want you to do is 8. Let's go. Under, 1, 2, 3, excuse me. Let's see it. Good. So reaction hand is important here, Jack. That's it, Bartek. I want to get that reaction hand coming back each time. Yeah? Okay. So we're now going to do, again, another easy one. L stance, reverse punch. Looks like this. So I make an L stance, and the angle of my front hand follows my front foot. So if my toes are going here, my hand is going here. Super easy. And I'd like you to just try 4 forward, 4 back. Let's go. So just L stance. Don't stretch it into fixed stance, because all the green belts know fixed stance, right? This isn't 50-50. This is here. With my weight in the back foot and my front leg almost straight. And the same idea.
Yeah, and don't try to force the body to go sideways.
Yeah, I'm not sideways. I'm half facing, okay? So from here, I make my L stance, and the rule is in L stance, I'm always half facing. And then I just punch here. So I'm not sideways. So let's see how you go.
Yeah, don't turn the body so much on you. So you're not going to be sideways. Yeah, that's the body half facing.
All right.
I think the same. The same, Ben. It's hard to kind of. Yeah, that's better, Bartek. When is it? I think it's your turn.
Okay. Another simple one. We go close stance. Moa Sugi. So just like you have Moa Sugi or Moa Jumbi Sugi A here, now we have Moa Sugi, close stance, and we're going to do an angle punch, Gyokcha Jurugi. And the idea here is very simple. I'm just delivering a hook, okay? So I'm stepping up next to a person, boom, straight into the face, like this. So the idea is that it's here, boom, and it's just a quick hook. But it can also be to the body, okay? And we're going to go just below the shoulder, so a chest height. Close stance, raise up, and we come this way. Very simple. Swapping the hands. Every single one comes to chest line. Let's do 8. Chest line. Chest line.
After punch across.
Relax. Relax.
I said the Daniel.
Relax.
Daniel Cusack. Daniel Meehan's not missing there.
Yeah. Daniel Cusack looking good there. Well done. That's it, Clodagh. Excellent. Watch out for this one. Let's not have something
a little bit
like
lower
this.
on you.
Shoulders relaxed. And drive across. Okay. And if you've done 8 and we haven't finished, you can always do an extra couple. All right, now some harder stuff. Palm pressing block. This hand faces behind, this hand faces behind. The hand that starts down, I'm going forward with that leg first. And I'm going to have to go into natural sugi, low stance. So if my walking stance is this long, I make my natural sugi this long. I add the length of my own foot. So let's see if I can show you with the red mat over here, if I go far enough back. Good. Okay. So there's my front foot. Hopefully you can see that. And to make it from a walking stance into a low stance, I just go 1 foot longer. So here's our job. We're going to go slow. Hand up, hand down. The one that's down goes forward. And I reverse my hands. I change my hands. If this is brand new, particularly the green tags, just stay in parallel stance. 1, up, 2, up, 3. And for everyone else, let's try the low stance. Top hand goes down, bottom hand comes up. Hands, feet, eyes, breath still finish together. Why do we go slow? Because obviously going slow won't block very, very well. This is where we learn balance and control and a bit of coordination, because I need to get my hands moving together.
Yeah, so that's it. Don't have the front hand finishing so high, Jack. So it shouldn't
Solar
be
plexus.
facing back up to better. Yeah, and let's use the breath to get the timing of the hands and the feet. The breath is really important here to have everything timing together.
This one is covering me against someone who's over here at the angle. Okay, if I can, I can turn like this so you can see it. Person is kicking towards here, and I'm just going, whoa, be careful. Okay, that's the idea with this hand. This is just stay there. The other hand is what I was concentrating on in the first place, just to knock the person's kick or punch up, stop it being effective. So, whatever leg is in front, that hand finishes higher. And here we go. So that technique is normally the one that people find pretty hard. But there's one more. So let's stick with the hard one, and then we'll finish on a roll with the easier ones. There's a lot of hand techniques for those blue tags. Sambarak Oliomaki. This way. The way I always describe this to people, I need a ball. A ball, a balloon. The idea is you're playing keepy-uppy. So if I was to do this gently, okay, here's the ball. The ball goes straight up in the air. That's the idea. And so it can't go, okay? We see what happens where the problem becomes. If I go sideways, the ball goes that way. I have to go up. So I'm here, palms forwards and down, sideways up, sideways up. And my stance is rear foot stance, Dvit Balsugi. Here, let's get my ball back. Let's try 8 or 10, 12 even, whatever it happens to be. And the idea, save the cameras. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, this way. Directly forward, everything finishes in line with the front foot. Front foot is going 25 degrees here, hand is going 25 degrees here, and finishes at solar plexus height. But if you look at me from the front, see, here's my middle. I'm stepping back. Now my middle has turned sideways, and I'm blocking up. So my hand is right in front of the middle of my body, protecting me from that side kick. Okay, some easier ones. Here we go. Sangtamuk Sewujurugi. And the goal here is very simple. I need to mash the face. Back, forward. And I want to make sure if Bob goes to the side, he gets hit. Goes to this side, he gets hit. Ducks a little bit, he gets hit. Leans back a bit, he gets hit. Just stamp both hands forward. Straight to the face. 5 centimeters. Small little gap between the knuckles. And the hands aren't straight up like this. They fold towards each other so that they're either side of the nose or either side of the chin. Back, forward. Do I have a rubber band here? Keep going, folks. I'll show you something in just a second when I find a band. There should be one lying around. Or not. Ah, there it is. The other Bob stole my band.
Yeah, nice, Bartek. Good finish position. That's it, yeah. That's it. We want to get the... So it's a punch. So we have to feel the rotation, feel the twist of the hands, folks, on the punch.
See here? We're connected. Back, forward. That's the feeling I'm looking for. That I'm pulling towards me, winding it up, and in I go. So it should be slow, fast. Almost like the band is pulling me in there and making me explode towards that target. Slow, fast. And poor old Bob gets a smash. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. That's the feeling. Now the same, but we're going to go to an upset. Palms down, circle back to the hips, drive forwards and up. Like this. So we start palms down, forwards and up. And I'll show you with the band again. Okay, watch once again. Get it around the back of him. There we go. So the band is here. Okay, and we can see there's a bit of an impact. Bob's feeling it. Here. And this goes into the back, up to the kidneys, or even if you're at the front, of course, like we were with Bob, it's an uppercut into solar plexus, not to the chin, but here, boom, this way, into the back to the kidneys, and to the front into solar plexus, or even into the ribs.
Keep that rotation to the end. Keeping the rotation till the end. So the hand shouldn't have, knuckles shouldn't be facing up way before hitting the target.
All right. That is 2/3 of the way there. There's 3 more. So there's a lot here for the blue tags. Palm starting at shoulder height. We are going to have a relax and X fist rising. So this is just like forearm rising block. So when you're going down, the hands are going up. So when we are raising, the hands are dropping. When we're dropping, the hands are raising. So they have to come across the center line of my body and go up as I drop. Let's try that 8 times. Yeah, Martina, really nice. I like that. Go on, Eric, let's see what you got. Good. Let it drop a little more and then up. Good effort, Jack. Now it's just timing. Good, Bartek. Eyes, hand, feet together. Go on, Ben. Good try. Let it come a little higher. We want it to finish so that the hands cross at the forehead. Up here.
That's it.
Good. Let's
nice
see.
Bartek, good stuff.
So it can get a little more difficult depending on how you step. Yeah, I can see the girls finding it. Oh, good effort, Blonde. So it can get difficult because sometimes you'll go 1, 2, and that's not quite it. Down, up, and the hands drop. All right. Oh, not bad, Bartek. That had some snap, some pizzazz on it. Daniel Cusack has shrunk. That's a terrible affliction. He's now the same height as Daniel Meehan. Okay, we palcup terigi, upper elbow strike. This time, I'm hitting here, and this is one that I think is just vicious, okay? You're driving this part of the elbow up under the chin. So if I go back to Bob here again, it's going to be hard to hit him, but the idea is, I want to hit this way, okay? Hard to get. Here, here. Bob has a very big chest. Most humans don't have that, right? So I want to get under and up. And this is particularly nice where they're trying to punch you or something like that. And we're just going right past our own head, driving that elbow straight up under the chin and head to the ceiling, okay? And it's going to be left with right or right with left as I go here and straight through. This is flat. My hand is right by my ear, okay? This meets the chin. And I can use the other hand as a reaction hand. I should. Yes.
Other way, Jack.
Because the same principle applied the whole time.
So opposite hand and foot. So if left leg is in the front, his right hand does the elbow.
Daniel Meehan's back. Say hi.
Oh, we were getting bored looking at the curtains.
Be grand if they had some interesting pattern on them. The other hand all the way back to the hip, okay? And now.
That's the idea, Eric.
Ready for one more. Deguchimaki, U-shaped block, okay? So this is easiest to demonstrate with a big bucket of water, okay? I happen to have a big bucket of water here, but I don't want to clean up the mess. So palms this way, backward motion, and to the side. Every time we see this nowadays, you think stepping to the left and then to the right, fixed stance, U-shaped block. And the reason is, this is the first movement for the black belt grading, okay? Super easy, it's a blue tag movement, but it's the first movement in the black belt grading. Palms, backward motion, and here. Eye height here, one hand directly above the other. So if I do it towards you, the hand should be one above the other so that I could block or catch a stick. Let's try that 8 times. Side to side. Boom, boom, boom. That way.
That's it. And the top hand doesn't go over your head. It actually goes along the same level as your eyes.
This way.
Yeah, not over the head.
The front hand tucks in by the ribs, so it goes straight out from the body, but the elbow is right by the ribs. And then my top hand is directly above that on eye level. So here, this way. I want to make sure I haven't missed anything.
Even a bit lower with that top hand, Bartek. You can even bring it a bit lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, level with the eyes. So here. Cool.
9, 10 hand techniques. That's a lot at one grade. Okay. So at green belt, it's all about the kicking, and particularly the jumping kicking. And at blue tag, it's all about those new hand techniques. But we have a little bit of kicking done. Now, I want to finish with the other blue tag kicks that we didn't get to do the last day. Okay. So Mr. Williams got through, I think, reverse hooking kick and jumping high front snap kick. So we're going to start with Tore Yapcha Jirugi and Bande Dodio Goro Chagi, and then we'll have Twigi or Mikomayo Yapcha Jirugi. Okay, so the first one that we're doing is turning side piercing kick. So the job here is, it's not a back kick. I don't finish in this position. I have to turn the whole way around and throw my side kick towards my opponent. I'm looking at them. I'm tall. I have my back foot pointing away. It's a side kick. But I just turned first, okay? So knee up early and kick out strong towards the target. If I'm going here and I have no bob to aim at, it's the exact same kick, okay? So let's try that. I'd like to see 8 of them from you folks. Go. Good. Don't pause in the middle. I want you to launch your heel from the floor to the target in one go. Good try, Ben. Yes, Martina, good try. On Jack, find that balance. So remember, we have to pivot, turn the whole way, Daniel. It's not about looking left or right. This isn't side kick, this is turning side kick. I start with the other leg in the front. I have to turn and throw my side kick. I need to do that with better balance. Okay. So I pick it up, drive, and I come forward. Go on, let's have a quick look.
Yeah, nice, Martina, good. That's it. You don't want this coming from low to high. You want it actually going in a straight line to get that foot and knee up early.
Okay. Okay. Our next one is sliding side piercing kick. Mikkel Mayo means sliding. And all that means is that my opponent is a little bit too far away. Okay. So my job, when I pick up my front knee, is knee up, go. So that I cover some distance. We don't care how far you move. We just care that it starts with the knee lift and then go. It has to be front foot, then back foot. Front foot, back foot, and then go. Let's try that one 8 times. Go for it. Now you do this all the time in sparring, so it should be no problem. Okay, and make sure it's a side kick, not a turning kick. The knee comes up, we slide this way. Nice, Martina. Good effort, Jack. Get that hold. So even though we're sliding here, we would like to have it holding for just a second. Yeah, Ben. Good, Eric. It looks sticky at the end there, Eric. Nice. Go on, that's it.
Yeah,
2
not
more.
bad, Ben. Just try to have the recovery, Ben. So you don't want to fall down after. You shouldn't feel like the leg's getting away from you.
Good.
try and have that recovery.
Nice. I think the last one we need to tackle for this week is Twiggy Goro Chagi. Okay. Jumping hook kick, I think, is the last one that we need to do for you guys. So we're going to be looking at like all of our front leg kicks. It's jumping, tuck up that back leg, front leg hooks through. Okay. We'll just demo one. So from my L stance, I drop and I jump. Kick up, kick forward. This is the feeling that we're looking for. So it's taking that down, up, kick the back leg up and under, and then we hook through. And down. Let's have a quick look and see how everyone's getting on. I need 5 on each leg. Go. Good effort, Martina. Staying there with it. And do try to land on that one leg. Go on, John. Yeah, land on that one leg and then sine wave and come back down to your guarding block. One on, yeah. Kick towards, yeah, okay, that's better. We're seeing that pass through the hip. So the key is, again, don't go too high with the kick because we want to pull the hip the whole way through. All right, let's see. Decent efforts. Well, okay. All right, and pause. Okay, I should have time. Yes. Okay, so here's the next part of it, okay? I want everybody doing their own pattern one time. Find the space that you need, okay? So if you need to move forward, move back, stop, change, do that. Dosan for the green tags, Wanyo for everyone who knows it, and Yolgok for blue tags. So find a little space. Let's get that happening. We'll take a quick look. And if you get stuck, wave at us and we'll come back and have a look at you. Go for it. Go on, Jack. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. 1, 2, 2. From on top. No, Jack, go back. You've missed a part. So when you do the middle block, front kick, double punch, now we have to go to the palm hooking block, reverse palm hooking block, punch. 1, 2, 3, and then a single punch. And that's all before. Yeah. One, 2. Yeah. 1, 1, 2, and a punch. Oh, yeah. And here. So I think, yeah, so Jack, you've ended up on the wrong side because we left out one punch. That's what happened. So let me show you. So we get to here, front snap kick, 1, 2. I go on top, 2, 3, on top, 2, 3, punch, and then my bending ready stance. If you're done and you're a green tag, try Wanyo. For the green belts, we'll have one more Wanyo before we finish.
Oh, Bartek, that's it. Take your time, Ben. Take your time. Yeah, there. So fast at the right moment.
Jumping jack. Yeah. Other direction. So close. When you finish with that back fist,
Oh, Derek.
Turn, double forearm, foot to foot, double forearm. Yeah, so to finish with their left on the right side. So if you've done that right, you'll finish with the right hand and right leg in front for the double forearm block, and then you come back to here. So it's only just when you get to the back fist, turn, step. Okay, everyone, your attention please for 2 minutes. Quick things to explain before we completely finish. And it's all basically to do with the grading, okay? And how we go from there. So all we've asked you to do really this time is you're doing your hand techniques, you're doing your patterns and some of the older patterns. You'll be doing the kicking, okay? And then you have a little bit of coaching to do, and you have the physical section of the grading. So we're not really testing special technique, power breaking, sparring, self-defense, and so on. There's bits that we've left out. Okay. That means that for us, we're just acknowledging, hey, things are a bit more difficult at the moment. No problem. If you're successful, that's fantastic. But it does mean when we get back to regular training, either outdoors, in here in the gym, we're going to be spending a lot of our time doing special technique, breaking, sparring, and self-defense, right? Because that would be the kind of things that we've missed out on for so long. So we want to jump right back in and do an awful lot of that right away. Another thing that you can do, because the patterns is definitely harder than the hand techniques and the kicking to do at home, we really would like you to be studying a little bit on YouTube. So when you go into your assignments in Google Classroom, you'll see an example of the patterns done by Mr. Ryan. That's really, really good. You'll see an example of the patterns done by Grandmaster Nardizzi, and his explanations are very, very good. But what I'd like you to do is try and find someone who looks very impressive to you as well from one of our major championships. So for the girls, I'd like you to find some people who are really, really good at patterns and female. For the guys, find someone who's really good at the patterns and male, and have a look at what they do and what makes their pattern look so good, okay? If you're really stuck and you don't know who to look for, just do this. It's the easiest thing ever. You go ITF World Championships final pattern, and then look at the people in it, because we've never had bad people in the final, okay? They're all pretty good. So what we want you to do is just have a look at that. For the girls, you'll be finding people like Sylvia Farigu, Mariella Madeline Lind. You'll be finding people like Roisin Gilles. You'll find, the names will come to me. There's so many over the years that would be very, very, very good. Have a look at them, okay, and see what it is that they do and how they do it. For the guys, most recently, you'll be seeing people like Lillian Dulé. You'll be seeing who's been winning on the male side, Mr. Williams. I've actually almost lost track of a few of them.
Lillian, Mark Trotter, Suskal come up.
Yeah, dropping down the grades.
Mandy O'Neill's Ryan O'Neill, is it? Isn't that the guy?
Yeah, Ryan O'Neill is doing very well.
Marcin Brunovski.
Marcin Brunovski at third degree. You'll definitely find like some really exceptional people. So look at them. And the reason I'm saying this to you folks is it's really, really simple. If you're only looking at me, you're not looking at the best example in the world. It's good enough, but it's not the best example. I'd like you to also, as if you're playing soccer, okay? Your coach is grand. The people playing your team are okay, but you'll probably have a look at the best players in the world to get some ideas. We have that as well. Go have a look at the best people in patterns, also in sparring, and see what they do. Learn their names, have a look at them. And honestly, you'll get some great ideas. So even if we're not training for a few days over the Easter, I'd like you to break out that YouTube machine, phone, tablet, laptop, whatever you have, and just have a quick look. And if you need a place to start on the sparring, you know, you can have a look at the TKD Coach Academy stuff. We have loads of sparrers on there, and that will give you some names to start with. But just put in ITF World Championships final patterns, and you'll start to find the names, okay? Have a look at them, see what you like, and then start thinking about how do you make your patterns work a bit more like that. It'll really help. Okay, enough for tonight. Let's take a bow. Take one. And we'll see you on Monday night.